guys! Today I'll be showing you how to make some travel themed DIY projects. This is a collaboration with one of my favourite people on YouTube, Aparna, aka the Spirited Gal, and she'll be showing you some DIY travel themed projects as well. So I'll link her video up in the cards as well as in the description box if you'd like to check that out. I hope these give you some inspiration. Let's get started. For the first project, I'll be making this continent string art. You'll need a piece of wood. I picked this up from Bunnings and then just cut it down with a drop saw, but most hardware stores will actually cut wood for you. Once I had a plank in the shape of approximately an A4 piece of paper, I printed out the continent that I wanted to do. I chose South America, and I realised now I did this the hard way. I should have just put the paper down and then pierced the nails on top of the paper and then ripped away the paper, but instead I chose to draw it on. But you know, whatever, it works. And then I just took some nails and hammered them in around the outline of the country. Also, don't hammer your hand, it really hurts. Yeah, I found that it was just easier to outline the continent because it was kind of small, but if I was doing a bigger one, I would totally do all the countries as well. Then I just erased the pencil lines and took some embroidery thread. This one's a nice mint green colour. And I looped the thread the whole way around the outside of the design. And then I went up and into the middle. I decided that my focal point for the design was going to be Iguazu Falls in the centre of South America. So that's what that is. Then I just tied it off and that's it. For the second one, this is a vision board / trip planner. This is kind of like if you want to plan a trip and you just want some inspiration. So this is the one that I currently have. It's really big, it's on this cork board, but I'll be making a smaller, more condensed one on this sheet of watercolour paper. So I printed out some pictures that relate to the kind of activities that I'd want to do there, such as hiking. I also have some foreign currency, not from New Zealand, but I thought I would just include it anyway. And the base of my vision board is going to be a map. So you could just print these out online, or you could find one in a tourist information centre. I've marked on the map the key places that I want to go, although this is more of an aesthetic inspiration thing rather than a solid plan. Then I just played around with the positioning of the map and the photos. You could also include plane tickets or, you know, ticket stubs to events that you went to, etc. Next you can add scrapbooking, die cuts, and string and washi tape. Just play around with the layout until you find something that you like, and then glue everything down. Washi tape is a really nice way to visually tie everything together at the end. Lastly, just cut off any rough edges unless that's the look that you're going for. And then I decided to just write in where and when I'm going. For the last project, I'll be making this adventure fun jar. You'll need a mason jar and these printables of these little maps. I'll put the image credit to the printable in the description box below, and I also made a little PDF file with the adventure fund text in case you'd like to use that as well. I printed it out in a bunch of different sizes so that I could line it up later and figure out which one I liked. So I taped the map around the circumference of the jar and then cut out the little label that says Adventure Fund and glued that down. Lastly, I just got this fake suede cord and tied that around the top. And now, anytime you walk past and have a little bit of spare change, you can pop it in the jar as a kind of savings to motivate you to go travelling. Thanks for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it,
And make sure to check out Aparna's video, it'll be linked in the description box. You may not know I also have a second channel, it's called More Natasha Rose, and that will be linked in the description box as well if you'd like to check that out. That's basically where I post everything that doesn't relate to DIY projects. I hope you have a lovely day and I'll see you next time.